I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice and to attend meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of the Act, the Fort Lee Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published on January 13, 2022 and January 14, 2022, and posted on the district website at www.flboe.com, published in the board's designated online media, newspapers, the Record and the Star Ledger, filed with the clerk of the Borough of Fort Lee, and mailed to all persons, if any, who have requested said notice. Please be advised that this meeting is being taped and may be broadcasted on local TV and the district's website at a future date. The Open Public Meeting Act allows for remote participation at board meetings and defines the word meeting as any gathering, whether corporal or by means of communication equipment, which is attended by or open to all of the members of a public body, held with the intent on the part of the members of the body present to discuss or act as a unit upon the specific public business of that body. May we please have roll call?
Ms. Cho.
Here.
Ms. Curry. Ms. Kim.
Here.
Ms. Morrell. Ms. Richter.
Here.
Ms. Ramba. Mr. Rubino.
Here.
Ms. Stasu. Here. Ms. Colbath.
Here.
You have quorum.
The board will be convening to executive session to discuss legal, personnel, and other confidential matters. The board will reconvene into public session at approximately 7:30 p.m. Because MJ is here now, before I entertain the resolution to go into private, I just want to thank you for your service and contributions, and we're gonna miss you, and we hope you'll join us for some cake, and we'd love to see the little one there. And I know that, you know, having young children gives you a special insight into education, and we're really gonna miss you.
Thank you so much. I mean, I'm so sad. I know I haven't really served a very long time, but for the 7 months that I've been here with you guys, I learned so much, and I, appreciated everything, and I appreciate your support. And I will miss this. And I know Fort Lee District is in good hands, so thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. Now I'll take a motion to adjourn into executive session.
Motion.
Motion Richter, second Rubino, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Lead us in the pledge?
Sure.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of the Act, the Fort Lee Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published on January 13th, 2022 and January 14th, 2022, and posted on the district website at www.flboe.com, published in the board's designated online newspaper, the Record and the Star Ledger, filed with the clerk of the Borough of Fort Lee, and mailed to all persons, if any, who have requested said notice. Please be advised that this meeting is being taped and may be broadcasted on local TV and the district's website at a future date. The Open Public Meeting Act allows for remote participation at board meetings and defines the word meeting as any gathering, whether corporal or by means of communication equipment, which is attended by or open to all of the members of a public body, held with the intent on the part of the members of the body present to discuss or act as a unit upon the specific public business of that body. Could we please have roll call?
Ms. Cho.
Here.
Ms. Curry. Ms. Kim. Ms. Morrell.
Here.
Ms. Richter.
Here.
Ms. Ramba. Mr. Rubino.
Here.
Ms. Stasu.
Here.
Ms. Colbath.
Here.
You have quorum.
The board convened to executive session at 6:30 PM today to discuss legal, personnel, and other confidential matters. We have one walk-in resolution tonight. It'll be Resolution 4B, and it reads as follows. Therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education accepts the resignation of Mrs. Min Jong Kim from the Fort Lee Board of Education with regret, effective July 31st, 2022. And I guess I'll save my comments till we get to items on the agenda. Mr. Kravitz, would you start by sharing your superintendent's report?
Sure. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for those of us joining in public and also online. I would like to thank all of the students who participated in our summer program. It was very nice to see our students, especially in our summer ACE program, which is the Accelerated College Experience program at St. Peter's University. Both myself and Diane Baker, assistant superintendent, were at the graduation ceremonies, as well as some parents attended and the event, and the feedback was just fantastic. We will have a video compilation of the program, and we will be posting it on our website by the end of this week. We look forward to continued success stories like this as we move our district with great expectations. At the next board meeting, we will be updating the district goals. I have been working on them in collaboration with administration and some of the teachers. To stay focused on all these goals, I think, is the utmost important as we move, again, our district forward. And lastly, on our meeting tonight, we have our student safety data, the second period report, which includes anything from the last half of the year, and that includes any violence, vandalism, fights, damage to property, false public alarm, theft, anything. We had a total of 41 incidents, and that includes high school, school number 1, school number 2, school 3, school 4, and Lewis F. Cole Middle School, and the intermediate school. There were 41 incidents at those schools, 20 at the high school, 1 at school 1, 6 at school 3, 1 at school 4, and 13 at the campus of the intermediate school and the middle school. With that being said, enjoy the last 30 days of summer before we get back to school, which we're excited about. I don't know if the students are, but we have a lot of great things planned for them, so thank you very much.
Thank you for that report. Do we have any committee reports? Okay. The board members have questions or comments on any item on tonight's agenda or anything else?
I just wanted to mention something quickly.
Sure.
I just thought it was worth mentioning the Fort Lee Junior League baseball team, not only district champions, regional, sectional champions, but second place in the entire state of New Jersey. Watching those boys play was really fun. And I think, they really put Fort Lee Little League on the map with a great season. So congratulations to all of them.
And I just want to publicly thank MJ for her service on the board. It's always important to have a mix of people, and her background as a young parent and a teacher of math certainly contributed, and she's going to be missed. But we understand she's moved, and so she doesn't have any option. But I want to thank her for all of her good work and insights. Anyone else? May I have a motion? How many people do we have signed in?
There are 23 attendees.
23 attendees, okay. May I have a motion to open the floor to the public? Motion. Motion Morel, second Rubino. And all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? We will hear first, excuse me, from any members of the public that are physically located here in the cafetorium tonight. Then we'll take questions and comments from those participating remotely. For the remote participants, please select the raised hand button in the upper left corner. Our board secretary, Harkeisha Taylor, will recognize each committee member in the order of the raised hands by lowering the hand and unmuting the microphone if you are muted. Please then state your name and home address for the record and begin your comments. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Do we have any members of the public here present that would like to speak?
didn't expect to be here today.
Could you move the mic just so we'll be clear to, and could you identify yourself and where you live, please?
Sure, my name is Bob Bobbitt. I live on 328 Fifth Platform. We've got 3 kids at school one, so 3 kids at school one.
Welcome.
Thanks. I didn't expect to be here today, but some of this told me that New Jersey is handing out money for schools that teach certain ideologies that are rubbing the parents the wrong way. Speaking specifically of critical race theory and gender ideology and all that stuff. Will we be participating in taking that money and teaching these curriculum to the kids in any form or fashion? And a straight answer, not here, not there. I spoke 3 times last year at the Board of Education. I never really got a clear answer on the direction on the curriculum that's going to be given to our kids.
Okay, sorry, you can start. Thank you for coming tonight. So I'll just add my component, and Diane Baker, who's in charge of curriculum, will comment. So we follow the state standards. So the funding, there's no extra money. Our funding is based on following state standards that we have to incorporate into our curriculum. Everything is online regarding what we teach and how we teach. It's required by state law. So at any grade level, you can log on to our system. It's under curriculum. If you want to continue with the rest of that.
As far as critical race theory, we don't teach critical race theory. We are required by law to teach diversity and inclusion in our curriculum. As far as gender identity, that is something that we're required to teach, and this is a law. It's called Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, also the teaching of disabled persons and the LGBTQ community, contributions of those individuals. And gender identity is referenced in the new upcoming health standards. However, for the health curriculum, there is an opt-out form for parents, an opt-out option.
And when does this curriculum start?
In September.
In what grade?
In terms of the health,
Yeah, in terms of your teaching.
grades 2.
So if I can just intervene, sir, respectfully, public comment is not a dialogue, it's a question and answer. So I'll just say, if you have another question you want to ask it, then the administration can answer it, but you can't go back and forth.
Okay. So
And
I
our
can ask the
curriculum-
question after she.
No, what I'm saying is you get 3 minutes to make your statement, ask your questions. When you finish, there's a response, but it's not a back and forth because you'll be here all night, quite frankly. So you ask your question, make your comment.
We're timing it. We have it timed.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna
I'm
give them a
really
little
asking
bit
one
more.
question. Is that all the questions I get?
Yeah, finish your answer, Tim.
Again, the curriculum is rolling out in September. It will be all available online. There will be information that will be sent home to parents regarding the health curriculum and the concepts that will be taught. And as I said before, if there are any parents that feel that they don't want their children exposed to certain concepts, they have the opportunity to opt out of those lessons.
Might you comment on at least the preliminary plan as to when in the year
So let me
certain
just,
of the,
can I comment to anyone who may be asking any of these questions? So the curriculum has to, by law, be posted online. There will be timelines. Letters will be sent home explaining when those curriculums will be, when those specific topics will be discussed in class. They will match the opt-out options that parents have in different grade levels. There are many districts doing it different ways. Some are holding till the end of the year, the most controversial. That way, if parents are concerned, they could be out the last couple of days of school. We are looking into those, and that's our plan to give everyone a roadmap of when those topics that are controversial, they will have an option of not participating in that particular program. And we will, if you have any other questions, or if anyone does, I strongly urge you to email myself or Ms. Baker. We will get back to you with the specifics that we can.
Okay, I have one more question. How does the opt-out work? Do they just separate the class, or they just hand out curriculum to one portion of the class?
So any questions regarding curriculum, if you just send it in, we will explain the whole process. We have to follow laws with it when it comes to that. So we will be explaining how that, we will not be separating kids. We'll be, we're working on the details of how that will all work for everyone. I can't give you a specific answer, But if you email us, each building is doing it a little differently based on the age of the child. So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have any raised hands?
We do. Mr. Osso, I'm promoting you to panelists. Please feel free to state your name and address. Please feel free to share your comment. You have 3 minutes. Mr. Osso?
Yep. Hey, everyone. Hope you're having a great summer. I just want to echo Kristen's shout out to our 14U team. One hell of a run. I think they deserve a couple extra days off this year and a big bash for what they did. Hats off to them. Great job. Now let's go to the sex education program that you guys always kind of said that you will be transparent, that you have Q&A, and now you're not. You're just going to send stuff in the mail and then let everybody try to figure it out. Right?
Diane is shaking her head no, but what is the question?
Well, something as important as this for parents, I really think there should be a Q&A, because we're not allowed to have a Q&A in 3 minutes with our Board of Education members or anybody else. All right? This is a very sensitive nature to our children. And you're just going to put it to like, oh, you're going to get an email and you're going to read it and you can opt out. Well, if you read what happened in Middletown today, Middletown is starting an opt-in, and it's fully transparent. They're going to have 2 public sessions to explain to the parents what is being taught. And if the parents don't want, they can opt in if they want to keep it. Why can't you guys do that?
We're entertaining it, but they're currently still putting the finishing touches on the curriculum. So we don't have it finalized to have that Q&A.
Paula, in all due respect, it is now August 1st. You're going to start school in a little over a month. Okay? Your next meeting is in 2 weeks. Okay? You're trying to let this thing die. And it's not right. It's not moral. You need to have the parents know what's going on. You need to do this for the parents and your children that you fight for.
Go ahead, Debbie.
But you don't want to do it.
Mr. Rosso, nobody's
Yes, Ms.
trying,
Baker.
nobody's trying to shove this under the rug. The curriculum
Yes, you
development.
are. Stop,
No,
Ms.
the
Baker.
curriculum
Stop.
development process is a very long process.
Then do yourself a favor.
Nikki, let her respond.
Go ahead. I'll listen. Go ahead.
The curriculum development process is a long process, and we understand that these topics are controversial, and we are doing and taking the time that we need to take to make sure that the way we present this content to our children is appropriate while covering the standards the way we're supposed to cover them. And that takes time. We have pulled PE and health teachers out of the classroom several times throughout the year. We identified grade levels, where content was going to be taught. We went back and forth. There were a lot of long conversations. Teachers have to teach during the day also. So it's a process. And now we are putting the final touches on the curriculum. That takes time. So we don't want to show anything to the public that's incomplete.
The process, will you have at the end of your process a public Q&A for parents to come and listen and to ask questions?
Yes.
Well, really, before the school season?
Yes.
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 All right, I'll hold you guys to that.
Thank you.
Big shout out 14U. Party by Paula's house, baby. Love yous. Peace out.
All right, thanks, Mickey. Bye, Mickey.
Yi, I am promoting you to panelists. Please state your name and address for the record. Please feel free to share your video and your comment. You have 3 minutes. Yi.
Hi, this is Yi. Thank you. And it's my first time to come to the board meeting. I live in the 2345 Linwood Avenue, apartment 4F. My daughter is in the number 3 kindergarten. We'll go to the 1st grade. I just have one question, about the after-school program. I didn't have a chance. I didn't like participate in the previous board meeting, so I'm not sure whether there is some discussion about that, because I just knew maybe yesterday for the poster for the new after program, it has the same cost still ends to 6 p.m. But I do remember that the previous after care program, and then they stated that they will extend the hour to 7 p.m. because I'm the single mom and I also work, so it's really it really is a concern. I don't mind to like pay the extra just as previous, like say to pay $70 per month to extend 1 hour, but right now it looks like the current aftercare program, they don't have this extension. It really impacts my work, and also impacts my situation. So that's why I'm calling here today, and then just to see is there any chance to have this the discussion about this, and then to see what kind of improvement, what kind of thing we should do.
Thank you for your call in tonight. At 8:30 this evening, an email will be sent out to you that has the Zoom link that there will be a Q&A with Right at School. They will be meeting twice this week and possibly twice next week as well. They will answer all your questions, offer all of the opportunities, and they will work with all of the parents who have been assured by them with that, so that the additional hours and all of the answers to all of those questions regarding after school will be clarified within the next, if you come to tomorrow night's Zoom meeting, they will be answering all those questions.
Oh, so for tomorrow there will be meeting?
There will be one tomorrow, there's one on Thursday, and they are scheduling, I believe, 2 more additional next week. And the meetings will also be videotaped, and it will be posted on our website, so you can get all of that information. But at 8:30 this evening, if you check your email, you will have the email that has the link, a Q&A, and actually a direct contact number to the manager of Right at School for Fort Lee, and they will get you all of the information regarding the extra hour and anything else that you may have.
So that sounds great. So you know my the email address, right?
Anything that you had in Genesis, so at 8:30 this evening, I set it out myself.
Oh,
It was already set up for
okay.
8, so it was set up for 8:30 this evening, coming from School Messenger, so it's coming from my email, rkravitz@flboe.com, and you will get it at 8:30 this evening.
Okay, great. Sounds great. Thank you so much.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
There are no other raised hands.
May I have a motion to close the floor to the public? Motion. Motion Rubino, second Morel. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, let's move on to the resolutions. May I have a motion to approve items 1B through 4B? Motion.
Second.
Motion Morel, second Richter. Roll call, please.
Ms. Stasu?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Rubino?
Yeah, 4B is the one we just added, right? Yes.
Yes.
Ms. Richter?
Yes.
Ms. Cho? Ms. Morel?
Yes.
Ms. Colback?
Yes.
Motion carries.
May I have a motion to approve items 1B and G and 2B and G? Motion.
Second.
Motion Morel, second Richter. Roll call, please.
Ms. Richter?
Yes.
Mr. Rubino?
Yes.
Ms. Stasu?
Yes.
Ms. Cho? Ms. Morel?
Yes.
Ms. Colback?
Yes.
Motion carries.
May I have a motion to approve items 1 CUR through 4 CUR?
Motion.
Motion Richter, second Morel. Roll call, please.
Ms. Cho? Ms. Morel?
Yes.
Mr. Rubino?
Yes.
Ms. Richter?
Yes.
Ms. Stasu?
Yes.
Ms. Colback?
Yes.
Motion carries.
May I have a motion to approve items 1F through 12F?
Motion.
Second. Motion Richter, second Morel. Roll call, please.
Ms. Cho? Ms. Morel?
Yes.
Mr. Rubino?
Yes.
Ms. Stasu?
Yes.
Ms. Richter?
Yes.
Ms. Colback?
Yes.
Motion carries.
May I have a motion to approve items 1P through 23P? Motion.
Second.
Motion Morel, second Richter. Roll call, please.
Ms. Morel?
Yes.
Ms. Cho? Mr. Rubino?
Yes.
Ms. Stasu?
Yes to everything except one name on 4P.
So noted. Ms. Richter?
Yes.
Ms. Colback?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Do we have any old business?
Other policy.
Yeah, Do we have any new business? May I have a motion to adjourn?
We have POL.
One POL.
Oh, one
That's what
POL.
I was looking for, but it wasn't here, so let me just, may I have a motion? No, it's not like, may I have a motion to approve one POL?
Motion.
Second.
Motion Morel, second Richter. Roll call, please.
Ms. Morel,
Yes.
Ms. Stasu,
Yes.
Mr. Rubino,
Yes.
Ms. Cho,
Yes.
Ms. Richter, Ms.
Yes.
Colback,
Yes,
motion carries.
okay. Any old business?
No.
Any new business?
No.
May I have a motion to
Motion.
adjourn?
Yes.
Motion Morel, second Rubino, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any
Good
abstentions?
night.
Enjoy your night.